Hello everyone, this is Professor Patterns. Now, up until this point, whenever you've been using APIs for your apps as well as for VS Code or Klein, well, you've been using APIs, and every model provider has a separate API. So, for example, on OpenAI, we have api.openai.com. Anthropic has it as api.anthropic.com. And then DeepSeek has theirs as api.deepseek.com. Now, what if there was just one platform that unified all of these different APIs? It's known as OpenRouter. And you don't need to remember the API links for all of those different sites. All you need is just one API link as well as one API key. And then you'll have access to all of the models. That is what OpenRouter allows us to do. So if you go over to their models page, you can see all of the different models that they have. They have the Anthropic models, they have the Mistral models, the Google models, the OpenAI models as well. All you need to do is just get one API key and one URL from OpenRouter, and you'll be able to use all of these models. Now, to get a key, you'll first have to add some credits. So here I've added in just $5. And I'm going to go to keys, and I'm going to simply create a new key. Let's just give it a name. And I'm also going to say credit limit is 2. I'm going to create this key and then copy this. So now my key has been generated. So how can I use it? Well, as an example, suppose that I want to add it to VS Code, right? Like something like Klein. So I'm going to select my API provider as OpenRouter. And then here, I'm going to add in my API key that I just created. Next, I'm going to go over to my model section. So here I can type in any model. So suppose I want the DeepSeek-V3 model. I can search for that, select it, and then here I can ask it to help me create a website for my bio. And then we can see that in real time, we'll also see the API cost, and the model is going to start creating this website. Now, if I wanted to choose a different model, something like the Anthropic models, I could do that. All I would do is go in here and type in Anthropic. And here we see the Claude-3, 3.5, all of these models. If I wanted the OpenAI models, I could do that as well. Here's ChatGPT-4o, and here is the O1 model. So this is one way in which we can access all of these different models. Now, within OpenRouter, it's not only useful for getting access to all of these different models, but we can also see which applications are calling these models. So for example, Klein seems to be the one that has the most amount of API calls. And then RuCline is the next one. If you wanted to, we can also go to the browse section here and then click on top weekly. And then this will show you all of the models that people are calling. So for example, for Anthropic Claude-3.5 Sonnet, it looks like for programming, this is the number 2 model. DeepSeek-V3 is the number 3 model. And this is the top for this week. Let's just look at top for this month. It looks like Gemini Flash 1.5 is the best model. And if you wanted to even go to any of the models, suppose that if you want to call this one, all you would do is click on the API. Or if you wanted to just directly from here, just type in Flash, and you should be able to get access to the model. So that is where OpenRouter is really useful and helpful, because it's just one unified platform where we have all of these different APIs. That's it for this video. Thank you all for tuning in. If you want me to cover similar videos in the future, then please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, then please subscribe. I create similar content videos all the time. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.